A common mistake we often make with finishing is we kind of categorize types of finishes based on position. That's not how you should look at finishing around the rim. Any player, the moment they end up in this area of the floor, kind of 6 feet, 8 feet and in, you better be able to have several different ways to finish at the rim, or you're just not going to be effective regardless of your size or height. So one finish that every player should learn that's kind of fundamental and foundational to finishing around this area is a baby hook shot, a 2-footed baby hook shot, okay? It's very similar to a floater, but let's dive into the footwork and the technique here so you can understand how you can utilize this and make yourself effective regardless of your size. So traditionally, most of the time, when we're talking about a baby hook shot, we're going to be stepping into this hook shot, kind of like a jump shot, inside foot, outside foot. And you're going to be shooting it from more or less this area, not directly under the hoop. Okay, so as I step into this shot, inside foot, outside, I'm going to do it off the pass. 1 foot's down, hands are on the ball. I'm bringing the ball to my shoulder, not down here by my hips. Ball's here at my shoulder. Outside foot comes into place. Now, here's the first thing about a baby hook shot. You don't need to be perfectly sideways to the basket. You can be, but you don't have to be. You also don't want to be completely facing the hoop most of the time. Why? Usually there is a defender in front of you, and to just turn into that defender is going to cause problems. So a face-up, like a 3/4 face-up, you'll usually be good with a partial face-up, okay? I'm not totally to the hoop. I'm not totally sideways. The ball's still protected, but here by my shoulder, and I've got my whole body between ball and defender. Now, here's the important part. I want my shooting hand, in this case it's my right hand, to be under the ball. This is similar to a jump shot. And now from here, I jump and push the ball at the same time up and over. And in that sense, it's like a floater. I'm just not square to the hoop. I'm 3/4 or partially squared up. Okay, so from my shoulder, push it up, push it over, and you'll see that my follow through, you will flick the ball, okay? Sometimes you'll have an open palm release like a floater. Sometimes you'll flick it all the way through. You're gonna need to figure out that touch from this area. But that basic foundation, as I face up, feet get partially square, ball to the shoulder, and I push the ball up as I jump, because just like a jump shot, I wanna shoot this on the way up so I can get lots of arch and get it up and over the defense. The last thing is, it is okay to rotate a little bit in the air as you shoot the ball. You don't have to be so rigid and try to really shoot this thing over your head like this, okay? Now, off the dribble, it's gonna look very much the same. As you drive into this area of the floor, the ball's down and I still have that inside-outside footwork. I get partially square again and I immediately bring the ball up to my shoulder, and at this point, it's the exact same. I simply jump and push the ball up and over into the hoop. There's my baby hook shot. Now, hopefully you can imagine all the times as a guard or as a big, it doesn't matter how often you'll get into any of these areas and have that ability to simply get your feet set and push the ball up and over, baby hook shot into the hoop. Super effective way to finish down here, regardless of your position.